Welcome, Aquarius, to your love reading for the month of August of 2017. I'll be doing the 9-card spread, as you see down the middle, and other cards on the left and right are clarifying cards. So this is from the deck of Pictorial Key for those of you who would like to know. And the Four of Wands is the energy that usually starts out the month. And you know that celebration, if you're in a relationship, it's stable. It's becoming stable, more harmonious, a lot of communication within the home environment. Some of you could be getting married. It could be an engagement of some kind, or being around your romantic partner with family members or friends. This is joy coming in, so a really good card to see. But whatever these circumstances are energetically, because you know the wands is you're needing to put a lot of energy out. To celebrate, you have to move the body, you have to communicate, get around, socialize, those kind of things. And the Eight of Pentacles is right next to that. So there could be a lot of hard work with you moving, relocating, giving energy to your relationship, communicating with your partner. There could be a move that's potentially happening for some of you. But there does seem to be some obstacles there, though. Even though there's hard work, there's ambition. If you are separated from your partner, this could be a goal that some of you have to achieve a new home or financial security. But the Chariot is there in reverse as a major arcana. Some of you dealing with a Cancer. Others of you are not able to move forward because of financial concerns, or because you're already in a marriage. Maybe there's another person who you are attracted to, or you're wanting to be with, vice versa, that kind of energy. But both of you can't move forward, and there's that energy of letting go, of having to make a decision, because there could be long distance between you two different kinds of philosophies of how to handle a relationship scenario that you're in. So you have the Two of Swords. I clarified the Chariot, got the Two of Swords, and then clarify the Two of Swords, got the Ten of Wands reversed. Thinking about something, but ultimately possibly deciding to let go of a relationship, or this could be like a divorce. You could be around your, say, an ex-partner that you're around. You're communicating with them, having to be around them, maybe because of children. But there's someone else who you may want to be with. But until that happens, you have to let go of something, or they have to let go of a relationship. But this is like the divorce kind of energy, or breaking up, letting go of a situation that you can't change, or that you don't have power or control over. Even if you feel like you're in love with a particular person, the circumstances may not be right at this time for you. But I do sense a really good energy that a lot of you are experiencing in the love department. You'd have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, right next to the Four of Wands. So when you're seeing that, that's good energy to be open to, that you may be experiencing. Right under that, you have strength, which is usually about compassion, being more gentle with yourself right now, your relationship. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, trying to conjure up the strength to deal with these circumstances, or this person, if they've been tense, if they follow you, if they cling on to you, if you've been pushing them away and they come right back around to try to be with you, or vice versa. Those kind of things could be happening. With the sun being in Leo, to mention Leo, is activating your 7th house of relationships, marriage, business partnerships, your one-on-one relationship, those of you, those that you are closer to, day in and day out. These things are coming under reevaluation. A lot of activity going on around that. Good energy, though, with the sun giving more energy to that, as you can see with the Four of Wands, and strength being there. Then you do have this Knight of Wands reversed in the middle of everything. Now this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, someone that you are dealing with. And I feel like this is potentially someone who frustrates you a lot. They may seem like, someone that you can't trust, that's been like a jerk in your life. And I clarified that and got the Empress. And say the Empress male or female, I say if this is you, this person could be married, but this is you maybe looking at them like, you know, just stay away from me. You got the Nine of Wands reversed, putting up your shield, protecting your energy, staying away from this particular person so you don't get hurt again. Maybe they do want a relationship, but I feel like for some of you, you're not ready just yet. You may not feel like this person is ready for you. Maybe you feel like they can't handle you and how you may communicate or come off. Maybe this person has a completely different aura about them of how they handle relationships or a different person. Or maybe you two don't mesh well just yet. That's why you do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. There is something there, but also this, you see the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Wands reversed. Those two energies are split in two different directions. And that's what I get a sense there, as the full moon lunar eclipse occurs on the 7th of 2017, August 7th, activating your first house of self. A lot of energy again of your reevaluation, the choices that you make, what you want right now. You have the card of retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. I feel like that is, for some of you, maybe spending some time with your partner, but this reading tells me that there's energy where you could be spending time by yourself though, taking some time for you. And you have August the 21st, there's a solar eclipse, new moon in Leo. That 7th house is still there with a lot of energy going on in your relationships. Jupiter moving direct in Libra all of August, activating your 9th house of spirituality, higher learning, long distance travel. So the desire to travel, to learn different things, to meet up with your partner, but there could be some obstacles there. And if they are there, you're not liking it too much. That could cause you to be very frustrated and to read deeper into other knowledge about how or why situations happen to you in your love life. Trying to find a deeper meaning with this particular connection that you have to someone. Say for instance, if they are a water sign, you may feel like you two don't get along or you mesh well together, that you're meant to be. Or if you're in a marriage or something like that and you have these feelings for someone else, you may be asking questions as to why this is happening. So you do have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. For those of you who are single, exploring your options or needing to open up and communicate of how you're feeling, and do it in a gentle way instead of coming off so intense, because maybe you're having this person run away from you through the intensity of your words. The asteroid Charon will be in retrograde in Pisces all of August, activating healing energy in your 2nd house of money and possession. So a lot of energy in with your finances and your worth. The 8 of Pentacles is there in your love relationship. Do you have a job? Do you like the job that you're at? How is the money coming in? How are you using the things that you have to get what you want? Your creativity, all of those things with the Empress there. Pregnancy, some of you may be pregnant. This would be a baby shower energy. But the 9 of Cups comes right after the 9 of Wands. So you can see this energy like turning around a bit. It's like an up and down kind of thing. You know, someone in the middle may come into your life to frustrate you. You handle that. You step away. Then you start to feel good about yourself again. The 9 of Cups is there. And I clarify why the 9 of Cups, because you know that's the wish card, getting what you want. And I clarify that and got Temperance reversed. Now, sometimes this could mean overindulgence of drinking, partying, those kind of things. But also, if you are dealing with, say, a Sagittarius or another person, you may like the intensity of that relationship. If there is like a lot of communication or arguments between you two, whether you're talking on a phone or just getting into some things, because you have the 8 of Wands right there next to that, I feel like you like that. maybe it can be stressful at times, but maybe just hearing from that person or going tit for tat with them, maybe that's something that gets you going. Because you are an air sign, you like that communication. You like to, you know, do different things to keep your mind going. So, you know, these energies are there, but just be careful that that's not all that it is, you know, based off of arguments and things like that, which could usually cause resentment when you get down to the nitty gritty of a relationship and how it's supposed to, you know, work. The Emperor is there as well in the outcome kind of energy of an Aries that some of you are dealing with, but also a person of astounding knowledge, of lessons, of someone that has experienced the Four of Wands energy. They got there, they know what it took to get there. A lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of maybe traumatic experiences that they have been through, but they're older and wiser now and able to handle people from the past that have put you through the ringer. And I clarify the Emperor and got the Six of Swords reversed. So still the process of maybe letting go of the father of your children or the mother of your children, or moving on from a particular person and really finding complete closure to get out in the world, to travel, to experience new phases of your life. That's what I sense. The Chariot is there in reverse. Remember, not moving forward, not being able to travel, not wanting to because you feel stuck. Someone is immobile or making you feel that way. You're not liking that too much, but you're doing your best to find closure to a particular relationship. I do feel for some of you out there. So it's like two aspects of what you could be experiencing for a lot of you. Having to be patient, maybe enjoying the family environment if you're away from your partner, but also those of you who are getting to know someone, that energy could be coming through, especially with the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands, someone newer in your life that you're getting to know. That's what I feel. So I want to also mention that Neptune will be retrograde in Pisces all of August, activating your second house of money and possessions. Maybe some confusion or fall, maybe around how you're spending money, making it, maybe so many different options you're not sure what to pinpoint and put your energy and devotion to. Saturn is retrograde in Sagittarius most of August, where a lot of seriousness and the people that you're around, your friendships will be, that energy will be activated. Who's your friend? Who's the true friend? Who's not? Who's been misleading you? Who can you trust? Those things. Who can you confide in at times? Who's there for you to help you out? You know, if you need to. Who have you been there for? Those questions may come up with friendships. Mercury goes retrograde in Virgo on August the 13th, activating your 8th house of death and transformation. So definitely the things that bother you, they're going to come up intensely with Mercury being there with that 8th house. Maybe your marriage, debt, taxes with your partner, joint resources, their money, your money. If you have a joint account, those things may come up. And Pluto also retrograde in Capricorn all of August. That has been going on since the 19th of April. So a lot of intense energy in your 12th house of secret sorrows and closure. And that's why I feel like a lot of you may have been feeling these energies of healing, coming off very harsh maybe with the things that you're saying, you're communicating with that 12th house, and sometimes holding things in because you don't want others to see what you may be going through personally. But Pluto brings those things out abruptly. So overall, I feel like this is a very good month for a lot of you, especially with these cards and what they're aspecting here. Just make sure that you are not getting into this game that's going to pull you back down under with a particular person if it's someone from your past, because it does look like there may be some newer energy that some of you could be experiencing in the month of August with that 7th house being there. Really good energy. Okay, so I do hope that these messages helped you out this month. Lots of love to you. Hope that you enjoyed, and make sure that if you would like to, you can go to my website, psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something important for you and personal. All right. Have a good one.